Are y'all ready? It's time. Woo! Good evening and welcome to Moments with Mama Sue. I am so excited to get an opportunity to visit with you all today. And let me tell you, you should have seen me like a few minutes ago. I was rolling like the nutty professor because something happened to my technology and all of a sudden it just went poof. Everything was gone. I was set to push the button to go live and nothing. And it was telling me I had no internet. And I said, that is not good. But I did not do like someone, I think it was a comedian, was saying earlier, stop blaming everything on the devil. I didn't go to rebuking the the technology and telling it to loose him and all of that. I just know that stuff happens. And at a certain time of day, I guess everybody's busy or wanting to get on, but it's so good to see you all. Hello, Lori. Hello, Brenda, world traveler. She gets around. Hello to everybody that's here today. Listen, if you are with us, drop in the comment thread where you're watching with us from, and most especially if you're watching for the very first time, be sure and let us know because I have a little something, something that I like to send along to first time viewers so that we can welcome them and celebrate with them the fact that they are a part of or have chosen to be a part of Mama Sue's family. I absolutely love getting to visit with you all because this means that we have an opportunity to connect together. And that's all that this platform is about. It got started over 3 years ago. Can you believe that? Over 3 years ago, we started this platform just so that we would get an opportunity to connect. Oh, hello, Virginia. She's watching with us on YouTube. So great to have you from Lindenwold, New Jersey. Thank you for being with us today. We are excited because so many new and exciting things are happening. And I'm going to be telling you all about it. sharing it all with you and letting you know how you can participate and be a part of all the exceptional things that are going on. But first of all, let me go ahead and give a shout out to all of the listeners that are watching or will be watching via WJIL dot today. That is WJIL dot today, Gospel Radio, Roku, and Fire Stick TV. I really appreciate that platform. Pastor Patty Harris out of New Jersey has given me an opportunity to share Moments with Mama Sue on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And the viewing of those broadcast comes on at 3, 10 a.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via that platform. So if you're up and around and moving around, you can tune in and get to hear it as well. And we'd absolutely I would love to have any of those viewers from WJIL to just send me a note, a message. Let me know how you're enjoying the broadcasts and tell me who you are, introduce yourself so that we can further connect. I am so excited about the opportunity to do that because it means a great deal. We got a great deal of things coming up here in the very near future. On this coming weekend, I will be in Denton, Texas with the St. Emmanuel Baptist Church as they celebrate their 11th homecoming. And I will be a featured artist for their concert that will be held on August the 12th at 5 o'clock in the evening. And that address is 509 Lakey Street, Denton, Texas. 509 Lakey Street, Denton, Texas. And the flyer is there, and you all can go back and look at this post. If you are anywhere in the vicinity, I wish you would just roll on up on us. Come on by so you can be a part of the service. The pastor, George T. Garnett, and First Lady Tamara Garnett will be expecting a wonderful worship opportunity, and they'd love to have you. I know I'd love to be able to see you. So you all come on through. They'll be celebrating the whole weekend. There's that musical concert on Saturday evening, and then Sunday morning is a worship service at 10:45 a.m. And y'all check it out. The flyer says they're gonna have food. We love to come out for the eats. So you guys be sure and check that out and tune in. And then also, I want you to know that He's a Great God is still available. You guys are making my heart so glad because it keeps showing up on playlists on Spotify and these different digital download platforms. But I'd love for you to download it and own it today as part of your own personal library, and then encourage others to download it because it's such a great song. It's positive and it's reaffirming for every believer that He is a great God. In fact, there's nobody greater. He is the greatest, and we absolutely appreciate everything that God is doing for us, in us, and through us in these last and evil days. Because if it wasn't for the Lord, none of this would even be possible. And I will be transparent and tell you that the only reason I'm even out here is because I feel like it's a divine assignment. There's so much involved with trying to promote the ministry and do what we feel like we're called of God to do. And sometimes it's a great burden and just trying to create content and make sure that it's excellent and will be something that benefits you. And so I appreciate all of you that engage with me on all of the social media platforms and you respond to the content that I put out there, that lets me know that something I'm saying or something I'm doing is having an impact. And my prayer is that it will be a blessing to you, that it will help lift your spirits, that it will encourage you or make your day or be something that you can enjoy and look forward to. So that is my reason for being out here in these social media streets. And I am just about anywhere that you're looking for engagement. I am on Facebook, YouTube, Clubhouse, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and even TikTok. Even TikTok. I get on there from time to time. But if you don't see me and don't know how to engage via the social media platform, then just drop me a line in the mail. I still do that too. I still write letters. I do all of that because it's very important for me to be able to connect with you because this is the assignment, to be a blessing and an encouragement to God's people. I take it seriously. I don't take it lightly. I know that I am an atmosphere changer. I want to be that person that comes in the room and brightens it up, that speaks with you today and makes you feel a little bit better, that encourages you and helps you to know that God is in control, because he just sent me by to tell you and to encourage you with that. So I hope that that will clarify even to a greater degree why I'm even out here. And if you're watching with us today, be sure and drop your name in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, because we're going to have an engaging and wonderful time on today. And then I want to encourage you all to go ahead and grab that daily thoughts and inspirations, which I call Thoughts from the Heart. Let me see what it says for today. It's a perpetual calendar, y'all. So it never ever goes out. You just keep flipping the pages. It just has the dates. But today it says there is humor even in some of life's most difficult situations. If you can find it, the loads are easier to bear. And you know, the Bible talks about laughter being good like a medicine. It really is. And sometimes, even in the most difficult situations, something humorous happens. And if you can find that, you can laugh and it will help lighten the load, help you get through what it is you're trying to get through. But there are thoughts and inspirations in this particular calendar for every single day. And they've been downloaded to me. So they're all original. They came from God above to my head and heart to you. So they're all original thoughts. So I call them Mama Sueisms. So you can get that thoughts from the heart, and every day you can just flip and on your desk or on your dresser. You can just have a Mama Sueism for every day. I would love that. So you can order that via my website at www.sueroseberry.com. Now, I have some exciting things to share with you, and I'm going to bring some of that up in just a minute, right after this. Advertise with us and let Mama Sue's family know what you've got going on. Email us at msroscbe2 at gmail.com. Oh, yeah. Well, I told you that this is live. This is technically a challenge for me every single time I'm on the air, but I go into it think, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can. I think I can. And our guest for today was to be Johnny Vallejo, who is a recruitment specialist for American Red Cross. And he had an emergency in his family, and it happened on today, and he won't be able to be with us, but I promise you that I will reschedule and have him on with us at a later time. So today, guess what you get? I don't know, who knows the name of the band, an R&B group. They used to say, what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. I don't know what the rest of the song says, but I can tell you that for today, what you see is what you get. But I always have a plan B because, like I said, it's live and we never know what's going to happen. So, just in case the unplanned happens, then we're ready to move forward with something else that I hope will be inspirational and impactful to you. So, you guys be sure and chat this up in the comments section and respond because we'll be actually communicating and directing a lot more of those comments on today. But the segment for today is so what you think, Mama Sue? What you think? I can tell you what I think about a lot of things. I do have an opinion and an outlook. Come on, somebody. And I'm always watching and I'm always looking to see what is it that I can do that is more and better. Well, recently I had an opportunity to go to the GMWA National Convention in Greensboro, North Carolina. Oh, y'all, I had an amazing time. If you have ever been to the GMWA, and maybe you haven't been uh, before, you owe it to yourself to go. You owe it to yourself because it is still a very viable convention and conference. They are doing new and exciting things. And I enjoyed the convention this year so very much, not only because it gave me an opportunity to reconnect, but I had an opportunity to hear singers that I had not heard live in some time, like Luther Barnes. Y'all, it was just so good when he sang, and for your faithfulness, it's your time. Ooh, you know, that just blessed me beyond what I could even speak about. And I was there for a full 4 days actually for the convention before I left, heading across country to Las Vegas, Nevada, where they were having the Stellars. Same time. Oh my goodness. But we left and we got there. And y'all, in Arizona, it was so hot. It was so hot. And y'all may be saying, how hot was it, Mama Sue? It was 114 degrees hot. Yes, in Las Vegas, it was 114 degrees. I was never so happy for air conditioning in my life because I'm kind of cold natured. I like warmth. I like heat. But I tell you what, that 114 was something else. Oh, Brenda says that Luther was at the gym too. Oh, and Brenda brought up a wonderful point. The gin, we had a Moments with Mama Sue session with Bishop Kenneth Wells, who is the founder of the Gospel Industry Network, which is another conference that deals with the business side of gospel music. They met in Virginia. And I'm telling you, I watched some of the lives and all the stuff that was going on, Canton Jones, and oh, uh, it was so many people. Brenda, drop some of the names of the people in the chat who were there that you found to be exceptional guests and artists. It was just so good. I looked in on it. I just wasn't able to make it. But let me tell you, it was off the chain. They were doing some of everything. They had a fashion show. They had so many artists. Vicky McLeod was there. Um, she said Luther Barnes was there. I remember seeing Josh Bracey, and they have that hit song out, about I declare favor, and they do the hand favor everywhere. They were there. Oh, it was wonderful. It was awesome. So there are so many of these things going on, and you may say, well, why do they have so many? Well, let me just tell you what I think. Let me tell you what Mama Sue thinks about that. I think there are different strokes for different folks. And I think that things happen in areas sometime where people cannot make it maybe to one thing, but they can make it to something else that may be a little bit closer to them geographically, because travel can be an issue. And so I celebrate all of these things that are going on. And I am glad that somebody is trying to push and offer excellence in a variety of different ways. And you just have to be of the mindset that you're going to get in where you can fit in, and you go and do what you can and you enjoy it and you are blessed by it. You offer what you can, and then you just kind of, keep rolling on. That's kind of what it is. An Urban Soul Cafe, excuse me, was having some honors for the Stellar Weekend, which is why I ended up going to the event in the first place. They were going to give Urban Soul Cafe awards to several people that are iconic in the gospel music industry: Stan Jones and Shirley Caesar. I was on for the tribute to Shirley Caesar along with some other vocalists and artists in gospel music to do a tribute to her. And you know how they have you come on and you may be singing that artist's song. I think they also did a tribute to Travis Green, and there were just so many others that we enjoyed and saw as part of that. And these artists are traversing the country, going to these different events, all because they want an opportunity to be able to pour out their hearts and fulfill their ministry assignments that have been given to them by the Lord. And so I applaud that. It's not easy. It's not easy, and it surely is not cheap. Now, you already know that. It costs you a pretty penny sometimes to be involved, but they go and they do that. And so, all the support that you all give matters so very much. I'm going to try to share my screen and share with you all um, the performance that we did for Dr. Shirley Caesar and give you an opportunity to see what we presented there. That's my hope. That's what I hope I get to do. Now, y'all know me in technology. Sometimes I have to encourage myself because it be so much different stuff going on and it will not act right, or I have cued it and put it out there for us to get going. And then when I get ready to try to go back to it, I cannot. But I think that I am going to be able to do this. So, you all, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. Because I want you to be able to see the tribute that we did to her. It was let's see. three-time cancer survivor. You're looking at a miracle. You're looking at I'm a two-time throat cancer survivor. Come on and clap your hands. Do anybody need a miracle tonight? Come on, pull your healing down. Somebody going through high blood pressure. I dare you to pull your miracle down. Somebody going through sugar diabetes. I dare you to pull your miracle down. I don't know about you tonight. I dare you to. Come on, miracle. Somebody give God a praise. Somebody say yeah. Somebody give God the glory. Somebody give God the praise. Anybody know God is good? Say yeah. Today is the day. I said today is the day. You're looking at a young woman that the doctor said would live to see 50. By June the 21st, I was 71. I said, get it. Somebody ought to give God the glory. Somebody give God. Anybody got to praise him? Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Woo! And it was off to the races. Let me tell you, Shirley Caesar has such a huge catalog because she has been singing for so many years. And the opportunity to honor and celebrate her is one that I will always cherish. You know, I have an interesting Shirley Caesar story. After I was on Sunday Best, I was part of season 4 in 2011. She has a conference annually at her church, and I was invited to be a guest for her conference. And I was so excited. What? I'm going to sing it at Shirley Caesar's church in Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. So I had the opportunity to go, and I'm just thinking, oh, I'll get to sing at the conference and get an opportunity to meet her, maybe get a chance to take a picture, that kind of thing. And y'all, she stopped the service midway, the service I was at, and presented a plaque to me. And it says, to Mama Sue Roseberry, being God's best supersedes being Sunday best. She gave me a plaque that says that, and it's hanging on the wall of my office right now. And I see it every day. And I'm reminded of why we do the things we do. And I was so honored. She didn't have to do that. I was coming to her conference, which was all about what she had going on, but she took the time out to have this plaque made to encourage me. And believe you me, it did that. I have thought about it every day probably since, and whenever I come in the office and look upside the wall and see that plaque from her, I'm reminded that all of the things we do to feel like we're celebrated or the honors that we get, that's okay. But the real honor is in being our best for God. It's in being our best for Him and making sure that He gets glory and honor out of everything that we do. Because it says, that song says, remember only what you do for Christ is going to last. All of this other stuff is good, but let me tell you what, death is a great equalizer. In the grave, there are no big I's and little U's. We all have to go that way, but I am concerned that I complete my assignment on this side and do everything that God is mandating for me to do. And I am concerned about doing it to the very best of my ability. Is it always perfect? No, y'all already know it's not, but I am giving it my very best. There is never a time that I am not trying to do everything that I'm doing to the very best of my ability. I'm going to share a thought with you all, and we're going, hey, y'all, did y'all watch the Stellars last night? Wasn't that something? If you watched it, put it in the chat. You watched the Stellars last night. Wow, what a production. We're going to talk about it right after this. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Miss Annie from way down south. She's loud, she's fun, but you'd better watch out. Put on your seatbelt and take the rollicking ride with the unpredictable Miss Annie as she whips and turns and drives straight into your heart. Own it today at www.sueroseberry.com. Woo! Yeah, yeah, Lori, thank you for putting that in there. And Brenda, Ambassador English, y'all watch it. It was good, wasn't it? Oh man, the production was so good. Everything was clear. We could hear everything good. Every artist that was on there, they went into it like it was, whoa, you really were at something. They had went to great lengths to produce that. Well, let me tell you, I was as fascinated by all of the trappings of the event as I was by the artistry on display on the stage, because there was so much to see, so much going on. We had left the city of Las Vegas on Saturday. Remember, I told y'all how hot it was, okay? So we left on Saturday, headed back to Midland, America. So we didn't get to see the televised broadcast that we witnessed last night on BET. But we did get to see lots of the artists on the pre-show on Friday night. And some of them, Brenda mentioned that she had seen at the Gin. In fact, Lucinda Moore, Zach Williams, he was there. Earl Bynum, he was there. She also got to see MC Nice and Asan at the Gin convention. Well, then some of them boarded planes and whooshed on over to the Stellars, and they were presenting awards and on stage singing and doing all of those things as part of the Stellar Weekend too. So I told you I was fascinated by the trappings and everything that I saw going on. So I thought it would be fun for us to review some of the fashions. Whoa! The fashions at the Stellars. And I'm always fascinated by that because I be thinking, Lord, Now, what would I be putting on? And they'll be saying, "Here come Mama Sue. She coming straight from the church, with little church dress on." I be thinking they get stylists and they work up this hair and all of this stuff. I don't know how many changes Tasha Cobb made last night because she first had on the green, chartreuse color, and then she changed into something black and white. And as many changes as she had, Jonathan Nelson had, Jonathan McReynolds, he had changes too. And she went from the black and white with a, a tie and something formal and ruffled and sequin and a hat, and then she went to what was the look after that? Because she performed and she had on a sequined outfit with white tennis shoes. And y'all, I love that because I thought, why should the fellas be the only one to get to have comfortable feet? They wear their tennis shoes with suits and stuff, and the ladies, we still be trying to roll in some heels. But it was awesome. And then then she had a kind of maroon satiny something on, and just lots of looks. But anyway, I'm going to try to share my screen again, and we're going to look at the top 20 outfits on the blue carpet. At the Stellars, they don't have a red carpet. The Grammy has a red carpet, and some of the other events have red carpet. But at the Stellars, the carpet is blue. It's blue. And so I'm going to share with you, and we're going to chat it up a little bit and talk about that, uh, what we saw at the Stellars on the screen for the blue carpet. And there were 20 top looks, okay? 20. So we're going to go to those 20 and we're going to look at them and see what y'all think. We'll just see, and we'll stop it along the way and get your comments. So y'all get ready to type and put your comments in there about what you're thinking. Okay, here we go. Now that was number 20. That was Lena Bird Miles. And she had on this kind of gold infused, the threads running through it. And what was the most beautiful was what was up around the neck of that. And she has this kind of, neo soul influence with her hair is so beautiful. It really is. She looked really, really glamorous. And she sang from the audience. She was a first time Stellar recipient on this year. What did y'all think about that? About that particular outfit? Did y'all like that? It was kind of loose fitting and it was gold and glamorous. That was number 20. Okay. Y'all ready for number 19? We're going to press on so we can see what it looked like. Okay. All right, that was number 19. That was Destiny Diggs. And she was showing, it kind of had like some feathers on the bottom. Now, I can already tell you, whoever was designing for me, don't put no feathers on it. I'm scared of chickens and ducks and anything with feathers. So no feathers, none. But I did like the powder blue, and it was seasonal because it's summertime. She was giving y'all a little leg. I'll give y'all an ankle. An ankle is about all I can muster. So y'all keeping track? Y'all keeping track now. So you can be sure to tell me at the end which one of these was your favorite. Now, I didn't pick them. I did not pick these looks. They are from the blue carpet at the Stellar Awards by one of the stations there. The Inspirational Gospel Music Channel is who picked these looks. And their criteria was that the person had to be on the blue carpet. There were a lot of other artists and performers there, but some of them didn't come on the blue carpet for that particular part of the event. So if they walked the blue carpet, then they were able to choose. So that was the first two. So here we go, y'all. We pressing on. We pressing on. Let me feed. Let's get this next one on here so you guys can see it. This is number 17, number 18 coming up. That was Joyce Sheffield, and she had on a Wakanda bracelet, wristbands, something like that. Now, where did that come from? I don't know where that came from. We need to skip that because I sure don't want the ads in there. Here's the next one. This is Nico Flowers. Yellow. Yellow. All right, what y'all think about that? He had his hair braided, that's a trend, and he had on yellow. Hot. Yellow. Everybody can't wear yellow, but he had it on and he was working it for the Stellars. Wanda said, no, no. She said, no. Oh, well, Nico got a nod from the Inspiration Station because he was there, and as I recall, he was one of the few, maybe the only man that they acknowledged on the red carpet. Okay, Wanda said she loved the color. Ruby said no, no. Okay, we're pressing on. Here come number 16. This is Lucinda Moore. Yeah. Lucinda had a little feathery something going there too for a minute. And she was all decked out. That was kind of form fitting. Now I can't wear all of my stuff has got to be loose. No form fitting fashions for this one. Yeah, Brenda said she wore that. Yes, she did. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, let's move on. Let's see who number 15 is. Oh, it's Miranda Curtis. Ooh, Miranda. And not only that, but did y'all check out the haircut? And she had an extra little line, something going through there. Go, Miranda. She's been blonde of late, but now I see she's come on back to the brunette club. Come on, brunettes. Come on, brunettes of the world represent. Okay. Lori said, nice. Okay, good. I see y'all. I love the comments. Y'all keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Here we go. The number 14. Let's see who that is. Oh, Brandon Gaines. Okay, fellas, y'all, it was a flowered suit. It was a flowered suit. And yes, Brenda, Tim Bowman and Miranda Curtis. Mm, yes, yes, their performance last night was fire. You're right about that. That flower jacket, and he didn't have on a tie. It looked like a blue safety pin in the collar. Did y'all see that? Now, I would have never thought about that as a fashion statement, but okay, okay. He was a contestant on Sunday Best. I can't remember the season Brandon Gaines was, but he was wearing a whole floral suit. All right. All right. Let's see who got number 13 rolling. Here we go. Oh, Danita Gibbs. That's a cape outfit. And look at the hair. All right. And the hair was stacked up on top. Woo, those braids had gone on up. Ooh. All right. I see y'all. A caped outfit and ooh, it was glamorous, wasn't it? Kind of it was giving me vibes like the Oscar Awards or something. Come on, Stellas. They were coming on with it. All right. Well, well, all right. Let's see who number 12 was. Let's see. Oh, it's Tammy Franklin. It's Tammy Franklin, Kirk Franklin's wife. That was cute. But look at here, y'all. You know, we used to not show so much cleavage, but we comes on with it now. The Saints is really rolling with the cleavage. But nevertheless, she's tiny, got that little bitty waist, and she looked like a little doll dressed up. Barbie is coming out, so I get, just beautiful, classic, cute, cute. Okay, let's see number 11. This is Blair Walker. He's a visual art director. There's that powder blue again. I didn't realize that was maybe a color for this season. And I don't have, just drop in the chat if y'all have anything powder blue. I don't. I don't have anything powder blue. I didn't realize that was a color this season. I might need to get out the catalogs and shop for something powder blue. Powder blue. Because the ladies was giving it to us. They came all glammed up. Heels, nails, hair, face beat, dresses. They were letting us have it. Okay, let's see who got number 10. Oh, it's Marette. Oh, y'all, the earrings for me. The earrings, the earrings. That was beautiful. And it was a lot of fabric in that dress, y'all. Woo! She gets a yes from Wanda. All right. Oh, yeah, from Ruby. Okay, I hear y'all. I like that too. But God, did you see the sleeves in that dress? Those sleeves. It was whoever designed that. That was a whole lot. And Maurette lives in the DMV area up around Washington, D.C., Boston area. And she had to transport that dress all the way to Las Vegas. I bet it took up a lot of room in the suitcase because that was a lot of dress. And yes, she was looking good. She was looking beautiful. Okay, let's move on. Let's see who got number 9 covered. Ah, it's Michael Lee. Come on, Michael Lee. Woo! Oh, he was sharp. Michael Lee is a big man, and I mean, he is always and forever sharp. He was looking good. He really did. I'm gonna have to tell him the next time I see him that he represented. He came on with it. He came on. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Ruby. Ruby said Maurette's dress, the sleeves for her. I like that too. And Fred said, okay, well, Frederick, we see you with your hat on. You got your swag on in your profile picture. So, okay, we know. Yeah, that was really good. Oh, look, Wanda said for Michael Lee, that's a yes, sir. Oh, when I get a chance to talk to him, Brenda, we're gonna have to tell him that he got some thumbs up from Moments with Mama Sue watchers for his wonderful stellar attire. He was looking good, I will admit. Okay, we coming on up. Number 8. It's the countdown. Y'all keep track of your favorite look so far. Ooh, it's white for Jokia. And look at her hair. How pretty. Jokia. She was number 8 in white. Ooh. All right now. That was beautiful. And she's tiny, so she could wear that, it's form-fitting and cute, cute. Jokia. What did y'all think about that look? I did too. Wanda. All right. Dottie Peoples coming in at number 5. Look at Dottie coming in. Uh-oh. I'm seeing some weight and some nose. Uh-oh. Somebody said they love the sleeve. Opal loved the sleeves. I'm thinking you're speaking about on Marette's dress, Opal. Did nobody give us a Dottie? They love Dottie Peoples. Dottie's dress. Mm, well, she made it. She was on the blue carpet. All right, Dottie, because she always has on a ball gown all the time. She really does. She dresses up all the time. Okay, here we go. Number 6. Let's see who got it going. Oh, it's for Kaylin Carr. Oh, and she had the little sequins in her hair. Did y'all see that? The hair pressed down, parted in the middle, real simple, pulled back in a ponytail, and then it had little sequins in the hair. Come on now. All right. And Jacqueline is one of the younger artists that we see dressing on the platform. So she was wearing silver. I don't know if she performed last night, but she was certainly in the room. But look at Ruby said cleavage. Mm, okay, cute, but a little too much skin. I hear you, but she's so cute. She really is. We had to she if she come in church in some of the older churches, the mothers would have wrapped her on up. Okay, let's see who got number 5. Ah, not bad. Y'all know they always trying to get in with their words. Oh, we speak whining. That's that yellow again, y'all. And I might have one little yellow blouse. One yellow blouse, but there's those big sleeves again. And for those of you who saw her performance, she sang, I Will Sing of the Goodness of God, and she had on a blue gown with humongous it was similar to what we saw Marette in. It had a big flowing skirt with a little bit of a train. It was a royal blue, and it had big humongous sleeves. And when she reached her hands out and she said, "Your goodness is running after me," she just looked so regal. She looked so beautiful. You're right. I agree, Brenda. Whatever she wears, she's always gorgeous. She always looks so beautiful. She really does dress tastefully. And it seems like to me that as the years go by, she just gets more beautiful as every year. Doesn't matter that she's getting older. She looks better to me now than she did even as a very young girl. All right, let's see who got number 4 covered. Mm, all right. All right, Isabel Davis, up over the shoulder. Let's go. On go. On go. On go. On go. Ah, that was an interesting look, wasn't it? That was an interesting look. It was kind of Star Trek inspired, kind of with something standing up over the shoulder going over. I don't know how comfortable that was to wear and sit down in if you were sitting in a seat and you had to sit back if your neighbor, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how some of all those big gowns and dresses even get in the seat, but they certainly are something to look at. And that one was, yeah, I agree. It probably was one of the most unique looks on the blue carpet. I have to remind myself not to say red carpet. On the blue carpet. Mhm. Yep, you're right. It was different. Keep moving. Let's see what we get. Okay. All right. All right. With some kind of this was kind of Arabian inspired, like Scheherazade with the monochromatic. That's the word. Monochromatic head scarf on the head that matched the dress and the whole look. All right. All right. All right. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We're just all right. And we're pressing on. Here come number two, y'all. It's another headpiece, Erica Campbell, and it's black. And look at the glove, the glove. Ooh, now that would have made me feel hot in Las Vegas. All that black, all that dress and a hood and all of that. Ooh, in Las Vegas, y'all, where it was 114. You already got to know they have a lot of, I give them props for just following through with the looks that they had planned despite the heat index. Because she had on some leather looking something, liquid leather looking something gloves that went all the way up over the elbow. I was just already hot from a distance. I'm just hot looking at her. But she had on the whole look. Go, Erica. They giving her a pretty on her, but oh my. Okay. All right. Lori gave her a go ahead, Erica. And then she showed us the little hood thing that you put on. All right. Okay. Are y'all ready for number one? Y'all been keeping track of your favorite look so far? Okay, well, here comes the favorite look pick of the blue carpet by these particular influencers. Number one, da 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 da. Tasha Leonard, the co-host for the evening, and this is some velvet. Wow. All right. All right. That's their interpretation of the 20 best looks that came across the blue carpet for the Stellars. And that last look, if we had been in the month of November or December, it would have gotten a thumbs up for me, but I was just too hot. I was looking at it and thinking, ooh, it's hot. But she certainly did look beautiful. And kudos to her glam squad that worked with her all night because y'all, every outfit had a different hairstyle. So they were coming with the wigs. You hear me? They came with different looks for every single outfit. So she changed about 5 times, and each time she had a different look. She had a big afro, blowed out, curly, full hair look one time. Then the next time it was slicked down and long, hanging down your back. Then the next time it was a little bob, a little short bob. Then the next time, I'm telling you, they were working it out and doing all kind of stuff. Okay, the drum roll. Let's see who y'all thought was your number one of all the evening, which was the number one look for you. The number one look. Okay, I'm putting them up on the screen. For Wanda, she says the winner for her was Marette with the orange full dress with the big blouse and sleeves. That was a pretty look. That really was pretty. Okay, anybody else? Y'all got your winners? Okay, Lori came through. Lori said Marette too. All right. That orange was something different too. I don't think I have one orange something in my closet. Imma have to get a little bit more expressive with my wardrobe because 'cause I'm always wearing something black. Black, black, black. Black and white. Yep, I agree. That was a beautiful dress. And I liked, a runner up for me would have probably been, uh, Jokia's white dress because I just thought it was so pristine and so crisp, and it looked really cute. Well, that's our show for tonight because we've been on here just really talking. Remember, I'm going to reschedule Johnny Vallejo to come and be my guest since he wasn't able to be here tonight. But this was fun to me to get a chance. Oh, okay. I see you, Ruby. She gives her vote to Maurette too with the orange. That I'll have to tell Maurette that Mama Sue's family gave her thumbs up for her look. And then, of course, from the fellas, I think Micah Lee took it. I think Micah Lee, even in the comments section while it was going on, y'all was giving him a yes, that you was looking good, Micah Lee. Virginia, thank you for tuning in with us. We had a great time tonight. I absolutely love each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of Moments with Mama Sue. Thank you for being part of my family. Please like and share this so that we can grow our platform. And if you are liking what you see on here, then I invite you to please let's share, like it and share it so we can grow our audience. That's what we have to do in order to invite others to come and be a part of it. And also, I want to encourage you to get out there and try something different, try something new. You're never too old to try something new. That's my Mama Sueism to you for today. You're never too old to try something new, whether it's to learn how to operate something on the internet or computer, or maybe it's to take up painting or watercolor, or maybe it's just coloring freehand in a book with coloring pencils, or sewing or embroidery, whatever it is. Do not talk yourself out of it by saying, "Oh, I'm too old to do that," or "I can't." You can. You can. And look, here's your inspiration. Ta-da! Me challenging myself every day to learn something new, to try to work this technology and do different things than I have ever done before. And God is blessing me to learn it. He's blessing me to learn it. So I encourage you all to jump in, get in where you can, and let's do that. Before I close, I want to give a shout out to Mimi Hudspeth. Mimi was a winner when we had our show with Natural Ways, where Sharon Portis was on with us, telling us about some holistic ways to beautify ourselves and to help our immune systems and to become more healthy and vibrant. And Mimi was the winner, and this is what she received. So, congratulations, Mimi. Thank you for watching Moments with Mama Sue. And we do that from time to time. And I love when you all share those selfies with us of what you receive, because I like people to know that it wasn't a get. You really do get what we say we're going to send to you. And so I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. And I want you all to be encouraged. If you like what you're seeing, then go ahead and drop me a line. You can email me, you can send it by direct message to any of the social media platforms. And you can also mail. Any of you can do that. And you can also contribute to what we're doing via Cash App or Venmo. hmm Cash App or Venmo, or if none of those click with you, then you can just write a good old fashioned check and send it. And any amount, anything that you give me, I'm putting it into new things that will help us to do more and better. I have microphones. You all can't see all the cords and everything that's running in the background, but that's what I do with what you share with me to help me to promote the ministry. I'm getting ready to launch a tour coming up pretty quick, and you all will get a chance to be a part of that. So stay tuned, keep watching with me, keep praying for me that God will be forever glorified. And we'll see you on the next Moments with Me. Woo! Now that's what I call a great show. Woo! We out of here. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Now we can do it a little better than that. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments. Well, all right, come on with it. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments. Yeah. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments. Wait. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Never know what to expect. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments with Mama Sue. Moments. Well, now we might be done a little bit too much.